Hello and welcome to a bonus episode of Cartooning with Steve. For the art group I'm in on Facebook, the prompt today was Prism, which I thought was a rather interesting prompt, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do myself something. So, let's get on. Let's see what we can do. So first thing I need to do though is I need to calibrate my drawing tablet. For some reason, since I rebuilt Windows, I'm having to recalibrate every time I turn my computer on. You'll see why. Oopsie. You can see that. So if I go to calibration, I do a 9-point calibration. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then hit OK. Then OK there. We'll bring back Critter. And Critter now should be OK. So let's get on. Let's open a new file. I'm going to use predefined for this. It's only a simple cartoon, so A4 at 300 ppi should be good for me. And there we are. Let's bring down the size a bit so that we can see the full page for now, but we do have our document viewer in the bottom corner. Right, so make sure I'm on black, which I am, and it shows you there. For some reason I've got both foreground and background set to black, but hey ho. Let's choose a charcoal pencil to start with. Okay, so as I said, the prompt is Prism. I'm going to start at the bottom of my page. Well, sort of the bottom anyway. Okay. So as soon as this is paint layer 1, I just want to put a guideline in. That'll do. That's just a guideline, and I'll have that on a separate layer. Well, actually no, what I'll do is I will draw in, so over here we'll have an eye and an eyebrow, then head, nose, coming down to a mouth, into his chin. You can have an ear, collar. That's a bit low. I want to move that up, so let me see. I'm going to use I'm going to select, no, select it, switch to the move tool, move it up to about there. That should do it. Okay. Okay, so deselect, which is Control Shift A, but hey ho. Alright, so here's the collar. with an arm coming down. Other part of the arm. And then its back. That'll do for that. Then we'll have another eye here, and another eye there, with a nose coming out like that. Yeah, okay, you can have a hat on. Peak cap. Okay, that'll do for that. Ear, which will go about there. You can have some hair coming down, like so, going up behind his ear. Mouth, there. Perfect. Shirt collar, Bosch. Bosch. A couple of triangles like that. Now he's going to be wearing a tie, like so. Jacket. And come down like that. On his shoulder, a couple of pips, like so. Arm coming down like that. Other part of the arm here, like so. And body, a couple of buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one pip showing on the other side, like so. There. Couple of buttons here, small, to denote pockets, and that will do. That is my sketch there. And then if we move up a bit to about, oh I don't know, to about here, we'll draw a window. Like so, like so. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, now to make this look more like a prison, let's get some blocks in. There's my initial sketch, and I can put my caption down the bottom there. Okay, time to ink it. So I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to change my brush. I want to use an inking brush. So I'm going to change to ink. Let me see. Is there anything there that I want to use? No. I'll try this ink. Now, yeah, I'm going to use a brush. I'm going to change my colour to black. Make sure I'm on that layer, and that's perfect. Okay. So let us start with the old lag, the con. So eyebrow, eye, head, and he's got the ubiquitous skinhead haircut, so let's show some stubble here, ear, nose, going down to the mouth, his collar, arms, now we need to show that he's a wrong 'un, and in cartoons naughty boys have arrows. Like so, on their clothes. coming up here, like so. Okay, there's our con done. Now the prison officer. Don't need to really outline him because we can just, he's going to have a black uniform with a black cap. Like so. This is peak cap. Now just there. Okay, with a couple of eyes like that. His nose, his hair coming down to his ear, his mouth showing a slight frown. Collar, with his tie, which is again black, his jacket, oops, don't like that line. Do. Now go around his pips. Now I'm going to increase the size of the brush to get this. I could use the fill tool, but I want to have a sort of sketchy look to it, not too neat. Now I want to delineate where his arm is, so I'm going to leave a little white bit there. I'll just show that there's an arm there. Let's come down from here. There, round the bottom. For those that are wondering, the drawing tablet I'm using is a cheap old UG 1910B. I've had it for ages. I replaced my old Wacom Intuos with it and haven't looked back. I love it. Highly recommend. I brought it cheap. It's now been superseded by another one, and there are better ones on the market, but I like it, and until it breaks on me I feel no need to replace it. It does everything I want it to do. Maybe the fact I'm having to recalibrate it shows that there's something, but when I replace it I'll probably replace it with a Huey on or something. But as I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know, carry on. And there we are. Now we need to do our brickwork, just to show it's a prison. So the tedious part, this is. Hate doing brickwork like this, but I just wanted to show that it's that there's a wall behind it, you know, give the bars in the window a bit of context. Doesn't have to be the world's best wall. As I said, it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. There. Get these bars in. They're not much of bars, but hey, there's the window. So, do any of you, if you're drawing, have music on in the background, or listen to an audiobook or anything? I do, sometimes. But here we go. Love cartooning, it's so simple. Well, simple-ish. But, and there we have our cartoon. I'm going to turn off that layer, and that'll do fine. Now, if I go underneath, choose the text tool, it's easier than drawing it. There we are. Now, when I'm doing my text, I normally like to use Arial, but I'm going to try a different font this time. I'm going to use a comic font. 14. Let me see. Open quotation marks, and it's the con who's speaking. Sorry, Gov. I didn't see what way he went. If I just save that, go to there, that works. Now I want to move that. Oh dear. where did it go? There's a bugger. Okay, 2 seconds. Got it back. I ended up having to go into Windows Task Manager to find it. So, save, close. Now, as I said, I want to move this so that it's more like that. And then hit enter. Make sure, I'll tell you what, let's increase the size of the font as well. Make it a bit easier to read. 18. Save, close. Move it to more the centre, and there we are. Let's go back to our brush. There we are. And I think that is our cartoon done. So we'll save it. Save this one as a critter document. And also an export as a JPEG. Prism prompt. Save. And that's fine for posting. That's it. There we are. There's the image. Hope you enjoyed this impromptu cartooning with Steve. If you like it, please like, share, subscribe, do all the usual YouTube things. Don't forget, there are my Critter Bob Ross style tutorial videos that go up at least once a day, and I am also starting tonight on a simple animation following the principles of animation but using Critter, and I might also use OpenTunes as well to show how it can be done both ways. If you follow my drift. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. See you soon. Same bat time, same bat channel.